Rigid body physics makes it easy to make an animation like this domino run. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to create a very simple linear run, and hopefully it will inspire you to make a more challenging one. Drag with the middle mouse button to rotate the view. The front view looks down the y-axis. I'm dragging to make the properties window wider and click the object button. Set the X scale to 0.4, the Z scale to 2, and the Z location to 2, and we have the basic domino shape. Just going to change the color of the domino. To set up the material, I'm going to use the cycles render. Click the material button, name the material domino, click the use nodes button, click the color box, and I'm going to set the red, green and blue values to 0.02, and that will make a dark grey. Change the shading to material, click the modifiers button, click the add modifier button, select the array modifier. If I set the relative offset to 2, there is one domino thickness between them. I'm going to set a value of 4. At 6 they are too far apart. Up the count, I'm going to set a value of 8. Drag with the middle mouse button to rotate the view, zoom back with the mouse wheel, and shift and middle mouse button to pan. Apply the array modifier. To separate the dominoes, go into edit mode. In the mesh menu, vertices separate by loose parts. Go back into object mode. In the object menu, transform origin to geometry. With the dominoes selected, I'm going to set up the physics properties, open up the rigid body tools panel, scroll down, add active, and change the shape to box. To make a floor underneath the dominoes, add mesh plane. Click the object properties and set the X scale to 12, the Y scale to 4, and the X location to 11. Set the physics properties to passive. To make the ramp for the sphere to roll down, add mesh cube. Set its X location to -2 and its Z location to 4. Go into edit mode. Select the top vertex. Turn the 3D manipulator widget off. Select the top vertex, hold down shift, select the vertex below. Mesh vertices merge at last. Notice shortcut key is Alt M. Drag with the middle mouse button to rotate the view. Select the vertex, hold down shift, select the vertex. Alt and M, merge at last. Drag with the middle mouse button, go into object mode. I'm going to set up the material. I'm going to add a new material which I'm going to call glass. Change the surface to glass. Set up the physics, add passive, change shape. We want convex hull, which is the default. Add mesh UV sphere. Add a new material which I'm going to call glossy, and change the surface to glossy. Click the object button and set the X location to -2 and the Z location to 6. Make the sphere active and change the shape to sphere, and scroll up and set shading to smooth. Pressing the play button, the sphere drops, rolls into the first domino, and the dominoes knock each other over. Next, I'm going to set the scene up ready to render. I didn't create a material for the floor. Select the plane and click the material button. Click the add new material button and call the new material floor. I'm going to make the color a dark red, set the red value to 0.3 and the green and blue values to 0. I'm going to give the glass ramp a green tint, set the green value to 0.9. Click the World button, click the Use Nodes button. I'm going to delete the lamp and light the scene using ambient occlusion. Change the background color to 0.5 for all three values. Click the Render button and use your graphics card to render if available. And I'm going to render preview. Select the camera and in the View menu, Align View, Align Active Camera to View. Zoom in with the mouse wheel, and with the camera selected, press G to grab followed by Z and Z again to move the camera in its local Z axis. Drag with the mouse until you can see all the dominoes. In the render window, change the output file format to a movie file format. I'm going to choose Xvid and click the animation button. Now you need to do something else while Blender renders the frames. I didn't need to render all 250 for my animation. If your animation goes beyond 250, you need to go to the Scene Properties and increase the size of the rigid body cache. I'm going to end the tutorial there. I'll put the finished file for you to download and look at my website www.freemovies.co.uk at the Blender channel there. Thanks for watching and goodbye.